Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I just want to give you guys an update on Rylee and what we're doing right now with St. Jude's. We made it into St. Jude's on Sunday. It was about a 5.5 hour drive from the Dayton area over here to St. Jude's in Memphis. And yeah, so we got in, we did a little bit of registration on Sunday, and then Monday we got to meet her doctor, and we went through some appointments. She got poked a little bit more, get some more blood tests and all that stuff, and the pokes went awesome. They got it on the first try, which was great because we've had a lot of pokes in the past because she's got little veins just like her dad. They're hard to find, but yeah, anyways, yeah, so and then today was more, meeting the staff, consultations and that sort of thing. But yesterday was really a special day for us. We really felt everything really kind of changed for us. It was a real big paradigm shift in kind of our mood overall. Obviously, it's stressful getting uprooted from, your normal routine, your house. But just the way that the staff at St. Jude's interacts with the patients and the parents of the patients is way different than we've experienced. And it's just a testament to, the reason why everybody talks so highly of St. Jude's. So we got to meet Rylee's doctor, the primary doctor that she's going to be working with throughout her treatment process. We still have a lot of tests to do, but obviously she had the imaging and a lot of the tests that had already been run, at the other hospital, and so we sat down and talked, and she talked about the. We went over the imaging, the CAT scan and the MRI. I'm not exactly sure which one I was looking at, but, we got to see the tumor for the first time, which was interesting and pretty heavy at the same time because it's like this giant baseball-sized tumor, that has taken up space in her tiny little belly. It just doesn't make sense to me, how that tiny little body can hold that and not really show it externally. But yeah, so it's baseball-sized tumor taking over a lot of stuff, pushing a lot of stuff around and all of that, and which we already knew the size of it, and and all those details. But the way that this doctor and the nurses that we've dealt with and everybody that we've dealt with at St. Jude has presented this information is just completely different. And it has, it was just full of hope, and that means the world to Katie and I. I really think that that's important when you're dealing with a small child like that. You need to give the parents some hope. And that's what we feel like we got during that meeting. Still, she can't give any definitive information as to, we can't get a definitive diagnosis yet. I know we've been throwing out neuroblastoma as the diagnosis, and I was I thought that we were already pretty much, given the hard set diagnosis, but we still have to do some tests as far as like biopsy and stuff like that. But it has all of the markers for that cancer, and there is signs, though we haven't confirmed it yet, that it has metastasized, and it may be present in other parts of her body, which is not abnormal, which is one of the things that I was very thankful for this doctor for kind of outlining, is the fact that this is not something that is something on the extreme level. This is something that they see quite often as far as this type of cancer, and so she gave us a lot of hope, which is great. So we're they're still pretty positive that it's neuroblastoma, just because of where it started on the adrenal gland. It's taken up the adrenal gland. It's also, kind of encroaching on some of the other vessels in the, or veins in the area, which is kind of characteristic. So pretty much everything is pointing towards that. And then we also got some urine tests back, and there's some markers in that. So the blood tests, urine tests, imaging, everything. So they just got to take that final, biopsy to really just be able to confirm 100% that that's the type of cancer. Anyways, yeah, we've got all kinds of tests. We've got a biopsy. We've got like a bone marrow biopsy, the actual tumor biopsy, things like that are planned. But yeah, that was kind of the meetings that we've had so far. As far as Rylee goes, she is a happy little baby. She's been a little less happy the last couple days. She has a cold right now, and so she's got real crusty eyes. Her eyes are kind of swollen, and she's just kind of been uncomfortable, which kind of sucks because it's like you're adding this on top of everything. And if she starts really getting a lot of crud in her lungs, that could really postpone things for, going under for the procedures that she needs to be anesthetized. I think that's the term for. But anyways, she's still doing really good, and I'll bring you guys in and show you. But we are put up in the St. Jude's short-term housing for now. So we got this nice little, kind of apartment, kind of hotel / apartment type deal. And then you can go in here. I'll show you inside here. Just kind of show you little Rylee. Katie there. And we got little Rylee. Rylee. Say hi. You got your water bottle? Hi, Rylee. Hey, crusty eye. Yeah, you're just a little sweetie. But she's doing good. Just kind of walking around and everything. But this is Katie's working on some mail stuff, paying bills. And yeah, so this is kind of our spot here. And that brings me up to another topic. I cannot believe what St. Jude's does for you. Like all of the different things that they provide for their patients and the families of the patients. I'm blown away. Really, I didn't know much about St. Jude's as far as what they do outside of treating patients before coming here. So all this is kind of new to me, but that's another thing, not just the way that they treat parents and family members, but also just the things that they provide for you is, unmatched in any other experience I've ever had in the medical field in this country. So big thank you to them. I'm definitely going to be a lifelong supporter of St. Jude's from here on out. But, they really understand what people are going through when they're having to go through these life-changing medical events. And so, I don't know, they really do a great job, and we're very appreciative of them. As far as the housing that we're going to be staying in long-term, I'm not sure exactly where they're going to put us. I think within the next week or so, we're going to be put into more long-term housing. Still can't bring Doppler over, which is a really big deal for us, unfortunately. But we're thankful for where they're setting us up right now. But anyways, guys, another thing that I want to touch up on again is how thankful we are and how blown away we are with everybody's support. As far as prayers. Information on other people's experiences with this type of cancer or just cancers in general, or staying at St. Jude's, resources in the area. I've had people help me with different things here in Memphis, and also the donations that everybody has sent through the GoFundMe that has meant the world to us, and it's exceeded, what we were, trying to get to cover our expenses for the out-of-network stuff that we had, and also, just the simple fact that Katie's not working anymore, and we still got the bills at home. So we've been blown away, and we're so thankful for you guys. So thank you to everybody that's donated or just shared the story and all that. Again, it's kind of been a learning curve for me to be able to accept, kind of bringing everybody into our personal lives during this time. But yeah, anyways, thank you to everybody. I just want to give you guys an update as to what's going on for the first time. And, it's only been 7 days since we found out about the cancer. But, for the first time, we feel kind of at peace. We still go through like these moments of, sadness or fear or things like that. But we feel like we're in such good hands here at St. Jude's that it's allowing us to kind of settle down a little bit for the most part. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support for little Rylee and our family. And I'll try to keep you guys updated and all of that. So I'm going to see you guys not on the water anytime soon, but I'm going to be seeing you here out on the channel. So make sure you trust the process. Again, that is something that we're doing as much as, we're focusing on that process, that next step. And I think that's really going to help us through it. So trust the process. I'm going to see you guys. Take care.